Now, before we get into this video, I did record this before Clay Matthews got hurt, so he will be in this whole rebuild. I am sorry about that, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Lane. Today, I'm doing a realistic rebuild of the Los Angeles Rams. If you didn't know, I do new rebuilds every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern, but let's go check out this team. Now, the Rams are great on paper, but they're having a rough start to the season, and in my opinion, it's because of two things: the offensive line and their starting quarterback, Jared Goff, who's an 80 overall star development. He just got a new contract extension, which I'm not really sure why they gave it to him. They do have it out after the 2022 season, but he wouldn't be the starting quarterback I'd have on my team, especially if I was Sean McVay. Now, they signed Blake Bortles, which also doesn't make sense, 68 overall. He is a terrible quarterback. He's up there with the Joe Flacco's of the world, the Mitchell Trubisky's of the world. He should be on a team, in my opinion. Now, they drafted Darrell Henderson, 72 overall, hidden development, 22 years old. 74 break tackle, 89 speed, 95 acceleration, 88 agility. I think he'll be a good player. Now, they're fine at receiver, they're fine at tight end, but we do have to work on the left guard, the center, the right guard, left tackle eventually when Whitworth retires. But, I mean, that's all we really have to do on offense. So let's go check out that defense. Now, just like the offense, this defense is great on paper with players like Aaron Donald, Aqib Talib, Marcus Peters. They drafted some good young players like Long, Taylor Rapp. They signed some veterans like Clay Matthews, Eric Weddle, but it just doesn't pan out. Let's check out David Long first. He's a 69 overall, normal development, 21 years old, 91 speed, 70 man, 65 zone, 61 play rec. I think eventually he'll be our number 3 or number 4 guy, potentially number 2, but he'd have to have great seasons. They drafted Taylor Rapp, 69 overall, normal development, 21 years old, 84 speed, 69 zone, 74 tackles, 79 pursuit. I think eventually he'll take over for Eric Weddle at free safety, but we're going to have to wait and see if he retires or just leaves the team. But other than that, we have to work on the middle linebackers, the defensive tackle. Not many weak points, maybe a cornerback because Aqib Talib is getting up there in age. But let's go to the midseason mark and see how it plays out. Just like in real life, at the midseason mark, they're at 2-6. They're not doing that great. Who have they been losing to? They lost to the Panthers, the Browns, Buccaneers, Seahawks, 49ers, and the Bengals? How did they lose to the Bengals? There is no chance they would ever lose to the Bengals. No team would lose to the Bengals. Do we bring back Whitworth? Probably. Talib? Probably not. Brockers, I think I will. Peters, I will. Zerline, why not? Blythe, I'll bring back. Fowler, I'll bring back. All right, I'm going to do this all off screen, but I'll tell you if anything bad happens. So apparently I don't have that much money. Whitworth turned us down. We did bring back Marcus Peters, but I think that's going to be about it. We didn't make the playoffs, but that's all right. We went 7-9, so we kind of turned it around. Look at the 49ers at 5-11 and the Cardinals at 9-7. Not exactly what's happening right now. Goff, 3,500 yards, 27 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. That's all right for him. Gurley, 1,500 yards, 10 touchdowns. Brown with 5. Receiving, Everett, 737, 5 touchdowns. Wood, 686 with 8. Cooper Kupp, 664, 6 touchdowns. I mean, Brandon Cooks, what happened? 660, 0 touchdowns. Gurley with 4. On defense, Littleton, 112 tackles. Roby Coleman with 110. Ibaka with 100. Sack totals, 7 for Clay Matthews, 6 for Donald. That's really not that much for Donald. Interceptions, 4 for Littleton, 1 for Roby Coleman, 1 for Marcus Peters. What is going on with this team? It's a good team on paper, like I said, it just doesn't play out like that. MVP, Patrick Mahomes. No Rams. Coach of the Year, we won't be there. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. Hey, Todd Gurley at 9. Defensive Player of the Year, Danny Trevathan. Oh, that's Littleton at 3. I went right by that. Nobody else. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Maybe our running back. Yes, at number 8. That's good. Isabella's there at 10. Defensive Rookie of the Year. What, 2 Giants. Byron Murphy's up there. None of our guys. That's kind of expected. Brian Bird's not winning it, though. I think he's going to in real life. Actually, maybe Nick Bosa might. That's going to be tough for NFC Rookie of the Year. Let's see. What do we have for XP? 2 for Goff. 3 for Allen. 3 for Noteboom. I mean, nothing else. What about Henderson? He has 4 anti-star development, so that's good. He's going to be number 2 guy next year. Check out the defense. Nothing really. What about Long? Has 3. He'll be a 72. That's fine. Rapp with 3. He'll be a 72 as well. Matthews with 1. Dante Fowler with 2. All right. Let's go find out who's going to win that Super Bowl. The Browns beat the Eagles 35-10. Another thing I just don't think is going to happen. What do we have for money now? $17.6 million. Whitworth retired, so that's fine. Blythe, I might just let him walk depending on how much he wants. 3 years? Am I going to find a better guy with normal development? I think I'll be able to. Let's bring back Fowler. Let's bring back Littleton. Those are 2 young, solid players that should be on our team. Let's go 7.5. Let's go 4.07 for Dante Fowler. He's going to come on back. Malcolm Brown, I'm going to let him walk as well. Let's go a little bit more money. A little bit more on the signing bonus. He should take that. Thank you. Brown, Fox, Bortles. Yeah, right. Yeah, we're good. Let's go to free agency. See if anybody's there worth taking. I can try to cut somebody, trade somebody if we wanted to. What do we have? $6.1 million. Probably can't do anything with that. Kareem Hunt, we never do. Andrew Luck shouldn't be there. Antonio Brown shouldn't be there. Chris Jones is interesting. I think I might get Chris Jones. I don't know if that's going to be enough money for him. Oh, that's not going to be enough money for him. All right, I'm going to see if we can cut anybody or trade anybody. Now, we could cut Eric Weddle if we wanted to, which I think is going to be the move, and then bring in Chris Jones? Is that a terrible idea? Save about $4 million. Our punter is making so much money. What is going on? All right, I'm going to try to bring in Chris Jones. I signed Chris Jones to a 5-year deal worth $55.9 million. In the first round, I'm going to take right tackle Trey Smith. He's a 73 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, 89 strength, 77 run block, 78 pass block. In the second round, I'm going to take cornerback AJ Terrell. He's a 72 overall, hidden development, or normal development rather, sorry about that. 87 speed, 80 man, 74 zone, 66 player act. In the third round, I took left end McBride. He's a 68 overall. In the fourth, I took free safety Gilman, who's a 67 overall. Quarterback Nips, a 64 overall. And our 7th round picks, not even worth talking about. Heading into year 2, we're an 81 overall team, 83 offense, 80 defense. The only thing that changed on offense is Whitworth is gone, Trey Smith is in. And on defense, we do have Taylor Rapp starting at free safety. Let's see how he does there. Andy Bauckham is up to superstar development. Still need a left end, still need some better corners, but hopefully in the free agency, in the draft, we'll be able to address those needs. Let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are in second place, tied with the Cardinals at 3-4. The Seahawks are 4-3. Let's see who we lost to. I imagine the Seahawks are one of them. Of course they are. The Jets, the Lions, and the Giants. Really? The Lions and the Giants? We beat the Dolphins by 4, which is not a good sign. How? Who's going to be a free agent? That's Johnson, who I'm definitely bringing back. Cooper Kupp, I'm bringing back. Roby Coleman, I'll probably bring back. Ibaka, I'll definitely bring back. Everett, Reynolds. There's a lot of good guys. Now, what do we have for money? $25 million. This team's just locked down on big contracts. On people like Jared Goff and Todd Gurley. All right, we won our division at 10-6. We're going to play against the 10-6 Chicago Bears. So we get to beat down on Mitchell Trubisky. Seahawks 9-6-1, the Cardinals 8-7-1, and the 49ers 7-9. Let's take a look at the stats. Jared Goff, 3,600 yards, 27 touchdowns, 6 interceptions. That's not bad. Gurley, 1,400 yards, 12 touchdowns. Henderson with 9. Awesome. Cooper Kupp, 826, 5 touchdowns on 52 catches. Cook, 792 with 2. Everett, 706 with 5. Woods, 686, 7 touchdowns. I almost want to get rid of, or not Woods, Cooks. He's not really doing anything. Littleton, 106 tackles. Sack totals, 15 for Aaron Donald. It's about time. 7 for Matthews, 5.5 for Dante Fowler, 5.5 for Chris Jones. Interceptions, 3 for Peters, 2 for Taylor Rapp and Roby Coleman. A bunch of ones to go around. Now, Aaron Donald should be in the Defensive Player of the Year. Gurley's probably going to be in the MVP, I would think. Wilson with the MVP. Really? Okay, he's not up there. Coach of the Year, we should be here. There we are right there, number 7. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. We have Gurley at 9. All right. Defensive Player of the Year, Donald at 5. Who wanted Khalil Mack? Of course. Roquan Smith's up there. Campbell on the Cardinals. Offensive Rookie, Herbert to the Saints. Interesting. No, Rams, Defensive Rookie of the Year. I mean, we won't. No, we will. Terrell at number 10. All right. Or Terrell, not Terrell. But still, that's not bad. Here's what? The guy we drafted in the second, the corner? What do we have for XP? 1 for Goff, 1 for Gurley, 1 for Henderson. Really? Thought he'd do a little bit better than that. Trey Smith with Superstar 6 XP, which is perfect. Let's go check out that defense. 4 for McBride. We drafted him. 2 for Taylor Rapp wasn't bad. Terrell, 3 at strong safety. All right. Is that going to be... Okay, he's going to be our number 3 guy already. That's kind of crazy. 1 for Jones, 1 for Donald. That doesn't really matter all too much. But let's upgrade the team, then hop into the game against the Bears. And away we go. Yep, nice early lead, 3-0. I know I talked trash about Trubisky at the beginning of the video and right before this game, so we're going to lose this. That's how it game. Yep, 17-10 at halftime. Sounds about right. And they're just taking their time. Jared Goff, there you go. Thank you. But they're going to put up some more points. 24-20, 5 minutes left in the game, and the game is over. Thank the Lord that we beat Mitchell Trubisky. We are playing against the, get this, 14-2 New York Giants. And we're up 7-3, 14-3. I'm not sure how they're, how? No idea how they're 14-2. We're up 21-11, which is a weird score. I don't really understand it. Now they're in the lead. Now we're up by 3, up by 4, and that is the ball game. What quarterback did we just lose to? Better not be Daniel Jones. Andrew Luck, because they just won't take him out of the game. 372, 3 touchdowns. Goff, 273 touchdowns. Barkley, 71 yards. Gurley, 95. Henderson with a touchdown. Luck with a touchdown. Tate, 11 for 135 with a touchdown. Ingram, 81 with a touchdown. Cooks with a touchdown. Cooper Kupp with a touchdown. Gurley with a touchdown. And Swoops with a touchdown. The Giants beat the Jets 24-21. See, the thing that doesn't make sense about Andrew Luck being a free agent, that he's not a free agent right now. The Colts still have the rights to him. It doesn't make sense. I know they want to take him out of the game, but actually take him out of the game. Put him back in or lower his overall. Do something if he comes back. I just don't understand. What do we have for money? $5.54 million. I'm going to have to offer him $6 million. I do not want to franchise tag him whatsoever. Really? 13.4. And I'd also have to let all these guys walk, which isn't that concerning, to be honest. I'm going to franchise tag him. It's not the best idea, but I don't want to lose him. I'd want to have another shot at him next season to bring him back. How could we save money, though? Goff, I could save $2 million. I won't do that. Woods, I could save about $7 million. Maybe I'll put him on the trade block. Where's Cooks? Wow, he costs so much money. Why? Where's, there's Gurley. Yeah, Gurley's still, man, next season I think is going to be very rough because we're not going to have any money for free agency. There's probably a few guys I'd like to bring in. Yeah, we have negative $11 million. I knew it was going to be that much, but Sherman's there. I don't even like Sherman anymore. Tre'Davious White's there. Wow. All right. That kind of blows. So we have the 25th pick in the first round, and look at this corner. DeAndre Triplet. First of the 3-cone 20-yard bench press. I have to take him. 75 overall, normal development, 21 years old. Thought he'd be hidden development. 90 speed, 68 man, 77 zone, 74 play rec. In the second round, we're taking right outside linebacker Jose Quincy. 73 overall, hidden development, 21 years old. 74 tackles, 77 hit power, 81 speed, 84 acceleration. In the third round, I took right end Foster. He's a 60 overall. In the fourth, left end Cummins. He's a 60 overall. Not a great draft after the first 2 picks. Heading into year 3, we're an 82 overall team, 83 offense, 81 defense. So we got a little bit better. Nothing really on offense. I think I am going to put Cooks and Woods on the trade block just to see if we can get anything. And on defense, we have Foster. He is a hidden development. Quincy's a hidden development. I think we might let either Fowler or Ibaka go. I know Fowler we just re-signed, but maybe I trade him away. But let's put those 2 guys on the trade block, see what we get for offers. I'm not 100% going to trade him. So we do have trade offers for Cooks, and the reason I do want to trade him is because he's underperforming. So how much? Wow. That's what they're offering me for Cooks? That kind of sums it all up. I'm not going to get rid of him for that. So we can trade him to the Brooklyn Beats, which I imagine is the Chargers, for a 3, 6, and a 7. And I think I'd rather just keep him. So let's go to the midseason mark. At the midseason mark, we are tied for second place with the 49ers at 5-3. The Seahawks are 5-2. The Cardinals 3-5. Who did we lose to? I imagine the Seahawks. We lost to the Titans, the 49ers, and the Lions. We cannot be losing to the 49ers. Have we beat the Seahawks yet? No, haven't even played them yet. That's not a good sign. Now, for free agents, Ibaka we knew was going to be there. Woods, nobody wanted him for some reason. We're not going to have any money, are we? We have $12 million. I have to bring him back, even though I just drafted that guy. That's a big signing bonus. I'm just saying, 11.85? If I look, yeah, really? A better bonus. It was $12 million. What planet is he living on? We won our division at 9-7, but we're playing against the 9-7 New York Giants again. And I imagine we're going to lose. The Cardinals went 9-7, the Seahawks 8-8, and the 49ers 6-10. So a big mix-up right there. Jared Goff, 3,800 yards, 32 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. Not bad. Gurley, 1,500 yards, 13 touchdowns. Henderson with 5. Receiving Cup over 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns. Cook, 730 with 6. Higbee, 652 with 5. Wood, 636 with 2. He's going to be long gone. On defense, Littleton, 108 tackles. 17.5 sacks for Aaron Donald. 9 for Chris Jones. Awesome. Interceptions, 2 for Marcus Peters. 1 for Ibaka, Littleton, Terrell, and Harris. All right. Not bad, not bad. I wonder if Donald will be Defensive Player of the Year. Lamar Jackson with the MVP. Nothing up there. Coach of the Year. Yep, it is the Chargers, the Beats. We are at number 8. NFC Offensive Player of the Year. We have Todd Gurley at 9. I thought Goff might sneak his way up there. Aaron Donald, Defensive Player of the Year. Perfect. Offensive Rookie of the Year. Nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year. We have Triplett at 3. And that's going to be it, but that's all right. I have to see what that end and what our linebackers development is. Or are? Is? Would that be is? I think is. Let's see. 1 for Goff, 1 for Gurley, 1 for Cooks, 2 for Trey Smith, which is pretty good. Still have to work on the offensive line. I just can't find anything in the draft. Foster has 4, doesn't have a development. Quincy has star development, 5 XP points. 2 for Fowler as well. Triplett has 3, he'll be an 80. That's our corner. Oh, okay, so we'd be an 80 strong safety, but it'll be a 78 corner. Still, that's our number 2, number 3 guy. I still have to work on the corner, obviously. I really have to focus on the offensive line and corner this offseason. But let's upgrade our team and then hop into the game. And away we go. Can we beat them? They are up 7-0 already, 10-0. Thank you, Jared Goff. Put up some points. We were down by 10. Down by 3 at halftime won't be that bad, or down by 6. They got the ball back. This is not a good sign. They're going to put up some more points right there. They're up by 14, up by a touchdown. Now they're up by 10, so this game's over. So disappointing. Let's take a look at the stats before we go find out who's going to win the Super Bowl. Andrew Luck's back, 316, 1 touchdown. Goff, 304, 3 touchdowns. Gurley, 19 for 152, 2 touchdowns. Gurley with a touchdown. Gibson with a touchdown. Tate, 77 yards. Shepard, 116. Cooper Kupp, 97. Touchdown for Higbee. Ingram. Touchdown for Hukatuni and Henderson? Is that how you say that? I imagine. The Jaguars beat the Panthers, 23-17. I wonder if it's Minshew Mania. Now, he wanted more of a signing bonus, which is absolutely insane. But I'll give him a little bit more. It's almost not even worth it. I'd rather franchise tag him, I think, but that'll be fine. Woods, goodbye. Everybody else, goodbye. So long. Now, I do want to see, can we cut anybody and save some money? Aaron Donald, I'm not going to cut. Let's go this way. Who can we cut and save some money? We have a lot of cheap guys on this team, even though that does make sense. I have to keep this guy as our second best offensive lineman. Peters I could cut, but he's our best corner at the moment. Gurley, rather trade him. Yeah, there is nobody. I mean, Goff, but I'm not going to do that. Let's go to free agency, see who's there. Oh, good. We have negative 160K, so we're doing nothing here. Vander Esch, you know I love to bring him in, but that's not going to happen. Sherman, I'd also love to bring in, but we're not going to bring in anybody and just die a slow death. I know we have a left tackle, but this guy looks so good. Let's take him. Devin Allen. He's a 76 overall, normal development, 22 years old. 90 strength, 81 run block, 83 pass block. In the second round, we're taking left guard Bernard Morrow. He's a 75 overall, hidden development, 21 years old, 88 strength, 79 run block, 77 pass block. In the third round, we're taking right guard Brian Mays. He's a 67 overall, normal development, 88 strength, 73 run block, 75 pass block. In the fourth round, I took middle linebacker Lyle Walker. He's a 64 overall and the rest of the guys are under 60. Heading into year 4, we're an 81 overall team, 83 offense, 80 defense. Allen is starting at center, Morrow's our left guard, Cooper Kupp is up the superstar development, and on defense, nothing's changed. So let's go to the midseason mark and see how we're doing. At the midseason mark, we are in first place at 6-1. The Seahawks are 5-2, Cardinals 4-3, but the 49ers are all the way at the bottom at 0-7. No idea what happened to that team. What's the one team we lost to? The Cardinals. But then we also beat them. I've never seen this before. Week 1 and week 3. Interesting. So we beat the Seahawks, Chiefs, beats, Panthers. Nothing too special. Now I have to see who's going to be a free agent. Who is that? Hecker, our punter. I'm going to take a hard no on that one. They have so many players just along for the ride for a long time. Let's put Peters up to $6 million, 2.75, 8.7 offer. Good, good, good. Oh. Huh. Not sure why it's organized like this. Havenstein, I don't really care about. Henderson, I want to bring back. David Long, I want to bring back. Let's do 2.9, $1 million signing bonus. That'll be fine. David Long shouldn't cost that much money. Probably 3 years, 2.3 like they said. Thank you. Taylor Rapp, I'll bring back to 1.2. He might not take this. Okay, he did. Good. Evans, I don't need. Gaines, Harris, Davis. I don't need any of these bums. Let's go to the playoffs. How do we go 6-1 to 11-5 and get a wild card spot? We're playing against the Cowboys 11-5. The Seahawks went 13-3, Cardinals 11-5, and the 49ers 1-15. I mean, I guess it's good they won a game. Goff, about 3,500 yards, 33 touchdowns to 1 interception. How? Gurley, 1,400 yards, 9 touchdowns. Henderson with 8. Cooks, 845, only 2 touchdowns. Kupp, 827 with 8. Gurley, 621 with 7. And Higbee, 9 touchdowns. On defense, Littleton, 116 tackles. Sack totals, 10.5 for Ibaka, 10.5 for Donald, 7.5 for Jones, 5 for Quincy. Interceptions, 3 for Peters, 2 for Harris, Rapp, Triplett, Johnson, and Terrell, and 1 for Littleton. I mean, Jared Goff has to be in the top 10 now. He had 33 touchdowns, 1 interception. No respect. We're number 5 for Coach of the Year. I can't believe that. He has to be here then, right? There's Gurley. That's unbelievable. 33 touchdowns, 1 interception, not here. I don't get it. Donald at 7. Did I miss anybody else? No. Offensive Rookie of the Year, nothing. Defensive Rookie of the Year, we have Walker at number 4, and that's going to be it. I really can't believe that Jared Goff wasn't up there. How? He has 1 XP point too, and he had the best season of his whole life. 1 for Henderson, none for either of our receivers, 3 for Smith, 5 for Murrow, not bad, 3 for Allen. So the offensive line is coming together. What about on defense? Walker has 3, that's all right. What about Quincy has 3, he'll be an 81, that's good. Cummins has 2, McBride has 2, Foster with 2. I mean, Triplett has 2, Terrell has 2, so our corners actually aren't that bad. We have 1 final year left, but let's upgrade our team and then hop into the game. I have a bad feeling we're going to be 1 and done again. They have scored already. It is 7-3. What is going on? 10-10. So which way? So we're to the right, they're to the left. We have a tie ball game at halftime. We're up 16-13, 23-13. Looks like we're going to the divisional round of the playoffs unless they make a good comeback, which they're not going to do anymore. We are heading to the divisional round of the playoffs. Let's take a quick peek at the stats, shall we? Dustin Johnson. Isn't that a golfer or something? Jared Goff, 323, 2 touchdowns. Johnson, 224 with a touchdown. Gurley, 106 with a touchdown. Elliott, 152 with 2. Cooks, 103 yards with a touchdown. Kupp, 108 with a touchdown. Gandy Golden, 76 with a touchdown. We are playing against the 13-3 Seattle Seahawks, who are up 3-0. Now we have a tie ball game. In the second quarter, up by 6 or up by 1. Do we miss an extra point? Is that what I'm supposed to learn from this? It is 16-10 at halftime, 16-13. Nothing's really happening. Down by 4. Putting up a touchdown? No. We failed to even... Why is Matt Patricia their coach? What is going on right now? I can't believe that. Jared Goff, 262, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, of course. Wilson, 256 with a touchdown. Carson, 57. Gurley, 77. Disley, 91. Cup, 94. Metcalf, 39. Touchdown for Davis and Higbee. And a touchdown for Auden Tate. The Seahawks beat the Beats 27-24. Who's going to be a free agent? Hecker. I mean, he's an 88 overall. I should just bring him back. Let's give him 2 years, $3 million. Thank you. I thought he was going to big time me. Havenstein can leave. Everybody else can leave. I want to see if we can cut anybody that's not Gurley, Donald, or Goff. I could cut both of them and save a ton of money, but I don't want to do that. Brandon Cooks I can cut. Another guy I just don't want to do that. Jared Goff, obviously I could cut. I almost want to cut him and just make him a new offer, but I'm not going to do that. So let's go to free agency then. I don't know what we're going to do with, like, what do we have? Like, no money? Probably $3 million, $4 million. 6.41. Still, not going to do much with that. Sharaf's there. Leonard Williams is there. Richard Sherman for a 1-year deal. Ooh, we don't have the money for that. Let's see if he takes that. 46 points. Whoo, he is not going to take that. I can tell you that much. Let's advance the week and find out. He actually accepted that. He must be desperate to play. I have to take this quarterback, right? Matthew Holland. He looks like a beast. I'm going to take him. 72 overall, hidden development, 89 throw power, 77 deep accuracy, 79 medium, 85 short. In the second round, I'm taking left tackle Jerry Hudson. 68 overall, hidden development, 23 years old, 87 strength, 74 run block, 75 pass block. In the third round, I took a running back Binns. He's a 64 overall, but the rest of my draft was very, very ugly. Heading into our final year, we're an 81 overall team, 83 offense, 80 defense. I think we did make the offensive line a lot better. Trey Smith is awesome. Mays is good enough. Allen, Murrow are great. Depends how Hudson does. Receivers after Cooks and Kupp aren't all that great. Our running backs are good. I mean, Goff did great last season. I'll have to give him that. On defense, we have Sherman, we have Triplett, Peters, Terrell. Defensive line's pretty good. McBride could be a little bit better. The middle linebackers are fine. Raps, you know, he's stepping up a little bit, but not all that great. But let's go to the playoffs and see how we do. And of course, we don't make the playoffs in our final year. We went 9-7 and didn't make it, tied with the Seahawks. That's disappointing. Goff, 34 yards, 26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. What happened to the 33-1? Gurley, almost 60 yards, 8 touchdowns. Henderson with 11. Cooks, 858, 4 touchdowns. Kupp, 736 with 7. Higbee with 3. Gurley with 4. Lodge with 2. Henderson with 5. On defense, Littleton, 114 tackles. What did Donald do? 17 sacks, 9 for Jones, 8 for Quincy, 5 for Fowler. Interceptions, 3 for Johnson and Peters, 2 for Rapp, 1 for Walker, Sherman, and Triplett. Let's take a peek at the yearly awards before we end this. Cam Newton with the MVP. Super realistic. Herbert at number 9. Kingsbury, we might be up here. We are at number 6. We didn't even make the playoffs. Like, what are you talking about? Offensive player of the year, we have Gurley at number 10. Defensive, hey, Aaron Donald back-to-back defensive player of the years. Offensive rookie, we have Binns at 4, the running back. We also have Holland at 10. Defensive, Sandridge at 3. Nothing too special. I do want to see if that quarterback we took, does he have his development yet? He probably doesn't. Wow. Superstar X Factor. That's so disappointing. Hudson has 9 as superstar development. What? This might have been my best draft ever. A superstar and a superstar X Factor? That's awesome. So who did we draft? We drafted Walker, who's going to be a 71. We drafted Quincy, who's going to be an 83 by the end of this. McBride's going to be a 78. Cummings, 69's not all that great. Triplett, 83. Terrell's an 81. So that's pretty good on defense. And on offense, the offensive line. Allen's going to be an 81. Murrow's going to be an 82. Hudson's going to be great. He's going to be a 77 after the season. Smith's going to be an 87. So the whole offensive line looks great. Smiley's going to be a 63. And then we have Holland, who's going to be a 77 as a backup. Imagine if he started. That would have been great. But that is going to be it for this episode. If you liked the video, give it a like down below. Make sure to check out my channel, subscribe for more content. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.